Alright, let's see what we can do.
You didn't have to take part in the operation, but you did. You went above and beyond what was asked of you, without hesitation, and for that we owe you a debt. Our victory may not count for much in practical terms, but its symbolic value can't be overstated. Alliance and Resistance fighters came together to face an Imperial unit equipped with Garlemald's newest weapons, and smashed them. The people will remember this day.
Aye. That they will. For it marks the beginning of something far greater than any single victory. The beginning of a campaign by a united Arzea to drive the Garleans from our lands. Promises and platitudes mean naught without action. But the Alliance took the field and risked their lives for our cause. To think that the last time Gridonian troops trod this soil was more than a century ago during the Autumn War, and that was to defend against our invasion. Ours is a long and bloody history, to be sure, and it gives me heart to see that, despite our acrimonious past, we can still come together for the sake of the future.
Well said, Commander. Which is why I intend to go from village to village and spread word of our victory and our new alliance. The people will flock to our banners. Just you wait and see. Oh, Alizé, I cannot thank you enough for your assistance.
Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions.
I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence.
Welcome back, brother dearest. I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful.
Indeed. There were several amongst the Scions' ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I am come to present.
Commander Kemp, if I may. My name is Arenvald Lentinus, a half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for a free All Amigo. For an All Amigo, where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor.
You are a true-born son of Girabania, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours to freely take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks and the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum Veladina.
Then, in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can.
A lot of self-fist bumping here.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
My lord,
He's gonna knight him, right? Oh, no.
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, and one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
Damn.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
Surely nothing will come off of that.
Right then. I've got duties to attend to.
Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help, after all.
Mayhap.
The three of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations.
We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work.
Oh, no earrings. No. Let's see. Beavis?
I beg your pardon. The woman who bested Gaius van Baelsar wishes to offer me her assistance? I say this is highly irregular, though I have heard it said you had a penchant for aiding the common man. In which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian, while my duties leave me scarce time for aught else. I think it important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log, and, our friend, thank you for your service, now and ever after.
Let me just ask me to write up here, which is fine.
Why'd I join the Resistance? Well, if you must know, it was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes, back in Alamago. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. He spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a form of steel in the gut for his troubles. I found my way here, and that was that.
I was just a cook before all this. Simple fare, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. I took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know? And there's always a need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up.
Achillessa? Achilles? Achillessa? Oh, yeah, Achillessa. Oh.
You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Tebby for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs or so of whatever he's got on hand should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add, so long as you add something. I'll be here when you get back.
See what she sounds like.
You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you.
I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day. Yet Narea 1 has come. Perhaps as they were given the wrong time or location. I do not know.
They number 5 in all, these would-be warriors. Send them unto me, should you chance to find them.
Huge cock.
Aren't you the Acorn Slayer? Damned if I know why you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance. But it's simple. If If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, training, citizenship if you live long enough. You'll die stealing someone else's land, like as not. But that's the choice. For me, I'd rather die here.
I know, I'm late, but I had to say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy.
Damn.
Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps? Or to make amends for the ones I couldn't? My father and my brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? More where that lot came from. After that, I couldn't keep on doing nothing.
Huh? Training? Gah. I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ah. 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Until we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot.
The teacher calls for me? I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armor, you see, and yes, of course, there is no time. If you would excuse me.
Excuse.
Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs of whatever's on hand? Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother, though. You'd be surprised what you can find growing underfoot, even in the Reach.
Man.
Well met. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? As fascinating as they are varied, you have a knack for convincing others to bare their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. We must never forget, my friend. Never.
Oh, bugger, you were sent by the Snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh, bugger, oh, bugger.
Bugger. Oh, bugger. Gotta find that stupid herb now. Good. Dude. It's so much fun gathering herbs.
All recruiters are present and accounted for. My thanks is to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind.
True.
'Tis a thankless's job to teach, some say, but I say their survival is thanks is enough. Fare you well.
Right next to huge hawk. Oh boy. I wonder if it's just... Yeah.
Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for? Thanks. That'll do nicely. And, sorry to impose upon you, miss. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes. It's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villages, too many children more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must, and we never lose sight of the dream.
Damn it all, where could it have got to? Oh, pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You
Yes.
haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it? Aye, I'd been him. I had it this morning. That much I know for certain, and I've not left the Reach since, so it's got to be around here somewhere. If you've got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? I spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the Officers' Pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just as easily buy another, but even so, please help me find it.
All the way over there, of course.
I swear I've searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. Seven Hells, that's the one. That's my lucky ward. You're a godsend, sister. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories and the scripture, as my mother taught me.
And with that, another task is complete. Ah, I hear you have been keeping busy.
Aye, that she has, and we thank her for it.
It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Monago, I would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Veladina to General Aldin personally.
Of course, sir. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Oriens before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together?
That seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart.
Very well. I will wait for you at the pass, but not too long.
I expect Kryl and Y'shtola will wish to remain here to support the chirurgeons, but nevertheless, we should go and ask them.
Is aught amiss? I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside.
And this joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support. As was the case with Ishgard, however, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play.
I'll fight for Olamigo, for my father, for Ida. I'm in it to the end.
The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They will stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Baelza and Van Darnus were but the first to try.
Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable and further complicated by the existence of Ilburd's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene.
I thought this a foregone conclusion, given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause. For it is ultimately the self-same cause I have served since first I pledged to serve Master Luiwa and the Circle of Knowing. The salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after.
I came here for Minfilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Y'shtola for now, and tend to the wounded.
As for you, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmund, the woman who slew Gaius van Baelza, and some half-dozen primals besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders. But you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. I see. While it pains me to hear you speak thus, I am grateful for your candor. There was a time when you would have kept such thoughts to yourself.
Take care, Y'shtola, Kryl, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Lys, I would ask that you remain here, by Conrad's side. We should go, or Monago will leave without us.
And might I persuade you to join us? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure I can convince Monago to wait a little longer. So you will be accompanying us? Full glad am I to hear it.
All set? Excellent. Then let us be off.
Welcome back, comrades. What news?
Greetings, General. I am come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Olamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak.
Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot.
Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Veladina.
Capture Veladina? That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital.
There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Olamegans who can wield a weapon. Pippin, I want Veladina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one's.
If there is no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Taropes?
By all means, if that is all, let us be about it.
Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed.
Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Veladina.
Whoa. Damn. Alright.
This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long watch. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready, in the event a passing patrol stumbles upon us. Or worse...
Upon reconnoitering Castellum Velodina, several cutscenes will play in sequence.
It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
Sure.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Ralga's Reach.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You! Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
What was his name again? Muffler? Wilfred?
Meffred!
There you go. Meffred.
He'll take you!
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Seven hells! It's him! It's Xenos!
Xenos.
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty. Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
No.
Y'shtola!
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Gods help us, they're killing everyone!
We have to stop them while there's still someone left to save.
It's all over now!
Confound it! Nothing for it but to fight.
12 forfend. It's a bloodbath. Remember that we're here to save lives. Defend the hostages.
Those monsters, these people had surrendered.
It's not too late for the others. We must hurry.
For the glory of the flames!
What the... are those beastmen fighting for the Imperials? I've never seen them before.
They took Lise and the others deeper inside. You've got...
Can't use my mouse.
There they are! We're not too late!
Well, well. A rescue party, is it? We'll see about that. Rebel scum!
What took you so long?
Alpha, no, I need your help! My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
If we kill him here and now, we can end this.
has one!
Be gone!
You yet stand. Mayhap you have potential.
Give me something to remember. Don't stop now. Pathetic.
Seven hells.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
You all right, lass?
No ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
Don't worry, it's going to be all right. Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work. The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise? Of course. I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
You did well. You saved lives. No matter what happens, remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. See to the wounded. If they live, help them. If not, move on.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here because maintenance is soon, and I'm getting sleepy. Good night.